Hello everyone and welcome back to Reality with Bad Gal Brie. I'm your host Brianna and we're switching it up today. I'm going to be making a little bit of Caesar salad, talk about Plathville, and then we're going to get into reading Christine Brown's book, Sister Wife, picking up where we left off yesterday. So if you are just joining us over on TikTok live, you guys, I do post these all to YouTube, so just stay with me here as I do my YouTube intro, of course. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with your friends if they like anything or all things Sister Wives, Plathville, all that good stuff. So we're gonna wait for couple more people to get into the chat while I make my kind of healthy Caesar salad dressing for my dinner tonight. And then we're going to talk Plathville, and we're going to talk Sister Wives and Sister Wife, because guess what? Next week, we got Seeking Sister Wife is beginning, which I cannot wait. Cannot wait to continue to make fun of Danielle Murrefeld. I can't wait to see that mess, to see Nick, that guy that just gets to stay home all goddamn day and become smarter for his women, who doesn't have to work, which is crazy. Couldn't be me, babe. Could never date a man like that. And then, what else? We got fucking Special Forces next week. We got more Plathville, the finale of Plathville, Cody. And, oh my God, we have freaking Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which I haven't watched yet. Okay, don't mind your ears, I'm sorry. Okay, oh my God, I don't like my arm from that angle, babe, my God. I've been, like, wanting to get, like, arm lipo so bad, but I want to pay the money, Cody. And I should just did it when I got my boobs done, but I was too scared and I didn't, which is like, fuck. I am going to cover Special Forces. I don't know in what way, because I don't want to recap the entire show. But I'll recap like the Cody bits. So we'll continue to do these lives, and they'll be recapped somewhere. I don't know where yet. I don't really have a plan. I don't know what to do. After the book ends, I don't know what we're going to do over here either. It's either going to be like Seeking Sister Wife. Maybe we'll go back and read the other book, or we'll do some Sister Wives over here. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm so excited for the end of the month for season 20. Can't wait. I think that's next week already. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 28th next week? No, it's 10 days away. I don't know. But hello, everyone. Welcome for everyone who are joining us. I am making a little bit of starting my dinner right now before we kind of get into Plathville. So hang out a little bit. We can do some chit-chatting before we dive into the craziness that was this episode of Plathville and Sister Wife by Christine Brown, obviously. So I'm so excited to talk about Plathville because hello, Texas Heather in the chat. I'm so excited to talk about this episode of Plathville because it really was insane. Veronica? Oh my God. I feel like so stupid that I like stuck up for her because she's honestly horrible, and she's making me like the Plaths. Like she like made me like the Plaths. I'm not even kidding. Like this episode, I'm like, even Kim, I'm like, oh, Kim was kind of funny, but Ethan is a psycho, so I don't really like him, but Tegan is actually pretty funny. I'm like, oh, the fan, but she's like becoming like a fan favorite. I am making a little bit of a healthy Caesar salad. A little Caesar salad dressing, and then I'm gonna put that on like some these mini naan breads after I'm done like doing all my like recording and stuff. It's gonna be my little reward. Oh my God, we have more people in the chat already. Oh my God. Okay, so maybe I'll stop doing that. Let me just finish cutting this garlic, and then we'll get going on Plathville, because I can't really monitor comments I wish I could like the comments be read to me in my AirPod, but I can't. So it is what it is. So I guess let's start talking Plathville. Now we got 95 people in the chat. I keep losing people. That's okay. It is what it is. Again, if you guys are just starting to follow, I do upload all the lives to YouTube. So head on over there to check it out. If you are busy, you can't watch the full thing, or you do want to, watch along, but we got some stuff going on. So, all right. So let's get into Plathville. And I'm going to start. This is my first season fully watching Plathville. I started season 1 and I was like, this is so fucking boring. I can't deal with it. So I stopped watching. Now, Let me like wash my hands. Now, with that being said, I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to cover Plathville solely because of Veronica and Veronica's allegations. Now I'm excited that I didn't listen to myself and be like, oh, let's actually cover it. So I started watching Plathville and I was like, I am always on a woman's side. And we heard all those fucking things with Olivia and all those messages with, or recordings rather, of Ethan being a complete psycho and a very hateful person, which we kind of see in this episode today. But so I was like, all right, you know what? These men probably aren't shit and they probably fucking suck, right? So I'm like standing up for women. I'm like, reporting basically everything I see her saying about them. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I'm like, if I'm wrong though, I'll be wrong. Like, I'll eat my words. I don't care. Like, I'd rather like stick up for somebody that needs to be stuck up for than being like, oh, she was right, So it's I'm fine that I'm wrong about her, but she's like, so I was like totally believing her, and as the season went on, I'm like, dude, this girl's a fucking problem. Like, this girl is, there's something not right up there. And like, and I don't mean, like, I'm usually like, girl, like, again, I take the woman's side with everything, right? And you can go back in my videos and see that. But there's just, that woman, she like has this like victim mentality, like beyond, where, in this episode, I was like, oh, her and Mike are actually having a good time. Like they're doing well together. And as soon as like she can ruin it by just talking about people and starting drama, she does. Like when they immediately got in the car, she's like, oh, well, my God, Micah, like, who do you think is gonna be the most mad? It's like we know who the most mad is gonna be. She's like, oh my God, it's gonna be literally such a mess. Like what? And like how sweet and nice Caitlin and fucking Tegan are. It's like, dude, you're embarrassing. Like, you are genuinely like an embarrassing person. I just honestly can't stand her. What are your guys' thoughts on Veronica? Now, Ethan, my God, Ethan, he is like deranged. And I like, obviously we all probably like called it that he is just saying like, oh, like, I just don't want them to get married because it's too soon, like, oh, it's too soon, like, da. No, it's because he thought he's gay. Like, let's just be so fucking for real. And I fucking said that. It's probably for some hateful shit, and spoiler alert, it is. And that's the main reason they're mad. But then fucking Lydia is out there like, oh, well, I can kind of understand. You can kind of understand? Girl, that's your man. What do you mean you can kind of understand where they're coming from? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me at all. Like, immediately, like, they're like, oh, we don't know if we're gonna come to your wedding. I don't know if I want you at my wedding. How about that? How about I don't know if I want you there now. So, like, she did not stick up for him, like, at all, which, like, really pissed me off. But I think now that they moved to maybe, what's it called? Colorado, I saw. But she needs to fucking stand up for her man. Like, she's just letting everything go by the wayside for her hateful fucking brothers. And Isaac is insane too. And he follows Ethan. And I'm like, Ethan, why are we like putting Ethan on this fucking pedestal? Ethan sucks. Like he is this 26-year-old man child that like likes big titties and thinks that's his personality. Like, it's so weird. If you guys are just joining us, we're talking about Plathville, this latest episode, before we get into Christine Brown's book, Sister Wife. And we are picking up right at the news section, which is woman. So I'm excited. We got through her addiction yesterday, which I learned some things about her, so I'm excited. Or I learned some stuff and I kind of prejudged it, which I will say, like, I prejudged the chapter because I heard some rumblings that she was more just more or less just like dependent, which she was, but she could have really gone down that slippery slope of addiction. So that was interesting. I want to see, hello, good golly, Miss Holly. Thank you so much for binging all of my videos. You are amazing. Support, and I'm probably gonna catch you here in a live today to join the live chat. We got Lucina in the chat. She was here yesterday. We have so much fun in the chat, so thank you all for joining us. Before we get into Sister Wife, I am just starting my dinner, okay, which we're making like a little bit of a healthy Caesar salad vibe tonight, okay. This is like my new like hyperfixation meal. I had it like all literally had it all week, and I need my little shredder thing. Hold on one second. Oh, all right. Sorry, guys. It's clean. Oh, fuck. Oh no! Don't look at my fat ass. Okay, there. Oh my God. Fucking A, dude. You're all the ruckus and the rackets. Okay, now we just gotta shred some cheese, and then we'll get into more Plathville and some serious stuff. Okay. Oh my God, I'm like running up Parmesan. Okay. So let me know all. Ow, motherfucker! I gotta record for the podcast tonight, my episode of Plathville, as well, which I'm really excited to do. Obviously, we know, like we are just talking about, it was fucking insane. What else did I want to say about Plathville? I still have it on my TV. Oh, I thought the way Mariah and her handled that conversation was like amazing, or what the way Mariah rather handled the conversation was amazing. I'm gonna hurry this shit up here. Just threw some Parmesan in. Great. Okay. I know I'm not gonna be starving tonight. That's the thing. See, like I just get off work is the issue, and I just immediately start recording. I'm like, oh, I'll just worry about it later. I'll just worry about it. But I thought, you know what? Let's do it on live because it always like is in like the hour in, we then start gaining some real traction with a bunch of people in the chat. So I was like, you know what? We'll just do maybe like a little Q&A. We'll do some chit chatting before we get into what we all came here for, which is obviously sister sister Ward. Um and platform. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm almost done. Okay. What was her addiction? Christine's was to schmoxy cotton. Like we got after a surgery, and yeah, so that's what it was addicted to, unfortunately. Okay, let me try this. Mm, See, I'm trying to like substitute the mayo for Greek yogurt, and I'll tell you what, something about mayo, it's just a lot better. So, mm, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of mayo. So I'll be right back. Okay, we are. I'm just gonna add a little bit of mayo. I don't have any cottage cheese, Heather. I wish I did. That would be a good sub too. But I did Greek yogurt. Oh, I sub sour cream for Greek yogurt too all the time. I learned that in a Blue Apron box, and it's changed everything. And that's a really good hack. If you guys like, you cannot really taste the difference. It sounds disgusting to do it that like that, but it's actually so good. Okay, let's see. Nice butter. Okay, let's get into the book. Let me put all my. Let me cover this. Oh my god, I got a little pepper in the throat. I got a little bit of pepper. Okay, don't look at my boobs either. Okay, guys, I saw you looking at them. Don't objectify. I'm just kidding. You guys can look. That's why I bought them, you know. I think I mentioned this like on another live or something, but I had someone ask me, they're like, "Hey, like, are your boobs real?" And I'm like, "No, I got them installed last year," and that's like my new favorite saying. So anytime anyone ever asks me that again, I'm like, No, these aren't factory. These are aftermarket. These are some aftermarket parts. Thank you so much for asking. But no, they're not mine. So, oh, okay. So Lucina says in the chat, she's like, my family doesn't know that I sub out the sour cream for Greek yogurt. Yeah, they would be mortified. I told my boyfriend that. He's like, it's fucking disgusting. He also doesn't like sour cream. And then he tried and he was like, oh, yeah, actually, you're right. That's pretty good. Okay, you guys, let's get into. Why? Let's get into this. Let me grab my little beverage. And you know what? I fucked up and I left my book and my light in the car, but that's okay because we're gonna read. I gotta wash my hands though because out of the we're gonna read out of the signed copy by Christine Brown Cody, which I like have it displayed on my coffee table. Okay, I don't know where my towel is. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. All right, you guys, and I still gotta make TikToks tonight too about Plathville. I'm like rushing to do everything, but I had to spend some time with my boyfriend because he was leaving um for Michigan. So, okay, let's, I guess I shouldn't be telling people that on the internet, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna give now a little treat for being a good girl, and we will dive into the book. Okay, here you go. Here you go, gorgeous. Okay, let me grab the book. Give me 1 second. Let me grab the book. All right. You guys want to see this signed copy? Mary would be really upset with my shirt. Brianna, put on another shirt. I don't need to see that much of your body. Okay, let me take this effect off. Oh my god, the pepper's coming right back up. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, so another podcast I listened to, they said because they ordered the book. Oh god. Okay, they ordered the book. And guys, I'm getting my hair done too this weekend. Sorry, ADHD. Or on Friday. So I think I'm gonna get on a little bit more moved up. Okay. So this is my signed book, my signed copy. This has been in my car for literally since I don't know, whenever I met Christine. Okay. But this other podcast I listened to, see, love Christine, so cute. This other podcast I listened to, they're like, she literally just signed like a sticker and they just put it on there. Which I'd be so pissed if that was me. Okay, sorry guys, I'm gonna put that back up. Oh, hold on, ready? Look at those chiclets. He can spend $60,000. Robin can spend $60,000 on dolls, but he can't. He only can get four teeth. He can only get four teeth. Like, imagine. Wait, hold on, I think I got one. It's giving very much American Girl doll. Hold on, ready? Do we think he's gonna go far in this? Like, do we think he's gonna go far in Special Forces? Like, I can't tell. And I'm nervous that. Oh no, it's going crazy. I'm nervous that he's going to that hair. This is honestly my camera roll. It's just all sister web screenshots. Okay, hold on. Ready? Let's see what else. Let's see what else I got. Oh, this ready? Healthy and disgusting nacho. This is not nachos. Or tacos. Like this, they look fucking disgusting. She's probably got some weird caption on there too. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is always a good one. Looking crazy. Wait, what did I miss? We haven't gotten to the book yet. We're just going through my camera roll until I get to the what's it called? Oh, here it is. Okay, maybe I'll show you one more. Maybe I'll show you. Here's Cody and Flag. Or Phoenix, maybe. That's on six pack abs. Six pack abs where? Buns of steel? I don't see them. But you know what I do see? A skinhead band. Okay. Nala, I don't want to hear it. For everyone who hasn't seen Nala, and the one that's making all the noise is her. Okay. She can't help it. Okay, great. Let me get to I'm boring myself here. Okay, let's get back to our cover. Okay, great. Thanks for all going on that journey with me. That was a lot of fun. Okay. Everyone says nope, he's gonna get injured though. Okay. I wonder if he messes them up during. You know what? I did hear that during or on Special Forces, on one of the interviews, he's like, "Yeah, I had to tell my buddy Jesse James Decker, he's husband, that I killed his wife because I ruined the challenge. I just couldn't do it." And then and the whole fake weaving storyline to get out of having to do the challenge was crazy. Okay, let's get into the book, you guys. We are now we're already at 2.6K likes. Look at that. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, we gotta feed Nala. So let me do that. And then I know I do this every time. I'm like, oh, we're gonna get to the book. And then I just like start talking. So for so many minutes, oh, I gotta feed Nala. But we're going to start reading after I feed our little baby angel. There you go. There you go. I give her like other food too, besides just dry kibble. So don't come for me in the chat. Not that any of you guys would, because you guys are all amazing and I love you all so much. But the randoms that show up, you know how it is. Okay. Like that person, if you guys go look at my fucking story on here today, this person commented and they're trying to be like a sister wives or like TLC commentator as well, which is fine. I like there's enough space for everybody. I don't give a fuck about that. But she's like, she comments, she said, love the commentary, hate the voice. I can't change my voice, okay? Like I always say, if it's something I can't change, why are you commenting it? Why are you commenting it? So then I went on her video, I go, hate the commentary, love the voice. Like, get the fuck out of here, you dumb bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's annoying as fuck, right? And I'm like, okay. But I'm gonna do that to every single person that's mean to me. Well, not mean to me, but just annoying, like in general. We're gonna be annoying back. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm finding my places. I haven't read this book yet. This is the first time I cracked it open. Okay. Woman. So we are now on the woman section, and we are gonna be on chapter 30 Cody. I already know what this is gonna be about. It's gonna be about the Isabel surgery, which we're all gonna get really pissed off in the chat together. So I'm excited. Okay. Appalachian Haint. I'm scared of the Appalachia, babe. Thank you though for telling me you love my impressions. Okay. Hopefully you don't come across anything haunted, even though I'm sure you do. Okay. Classes in session. Reminder, this is book club. So we are snarking, we are talking shit, we are doing impressions. This isn't just a straight read along? Read along? Um, is that popcorn reading? I don't know. That this isn't that though, okay? Because we are going to we're not getting in trouble here. Okay, if you want to go listen to someone not comment, go buy the book. Okay, go buy the book. Um, oh, good. Cesar says, I put in my kids when I what you said. If it's not something I can change in 5 minutes, don't comment it. Exactly. It's good life advice for your kids to learn. Keep some things we just keep to ourselves. Okay, Nala, you're gonna be a good girl. Okay, let's go. We had divided the plots at Coyote Pass, and we agreed on which ones we wanted. But the ownership of the four plots had been assigned oddly. Cody Robin, and I had a plot. Cody Janelle, and Mary had a plot. Cody and Janelle had a plot, and Cody and Robin had a plot. Weird. Word. Huh? I don't know why he decided to do it that way. Apparently, he didn't tell anybody, and we weren't there when it was done. I bet somebody was there, Cody. I bet there was one wife there, doing shit, making sure things were getting done the right way. Oh, okay. We didn't understand why each wife didn't have a plot, or why any of the plots needed more than two names. Like, why was Robin on? Oh, I didn't know this. Robin was on Christine's piece. Probably that's because she was on Christine's piece. So in case, no, because Christine's not legally married to Cody, so it really wouldn't matter. That's fucking weird. I know this is like all in the show, but like I totally missed this part. So let's dive into it. I'm sure the next sentence will explain it all to me, or to us rather. Okay. mm, Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. Let me see what she wants because she's going to be a monster if I don't. Oh, it's her favorite toy. Oh, not the favorite one. Oh no. Okay, we can't take that one, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my love. Okay, get her up here. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay. Like, why was Robin's name on my piece? I still don't understand that. Cody had Cody had us out to meet with a surveyor he hired, Mike Stark. Never forget that. Or that was probably one of them because he kept getting those surveyors. As we walked, oh, he hired unknown to us for the property. As we walked the perimeter of the land we'd just bought as a family in Flagstaff to look at the plots we'd each chosen for our homes, Cody hit us with a bombshell. The plot I chosen on the hill with the most incredible view was no longer mine. I was so upset. It felt as if he was removing me from the property, as if he didn't want me in the family anymore. Once again, I felt like I had no say. Ruby Renee is in the chat. She just showed up. What is good, my girl Ruby? I think did you just follow me over on YouTube? I have a Ruby that followed me. I'm thinking it was you. If so, thank you so much. And thank you so much for the roses and the heart me. I appreciate rude, rude. I appreciate you guys always. Thank you for the follow. Amazing. Okay, great. Who got this? Nala. No. Who got that piece of land then? Why would they do that? And why was Robin on it? That makes no fucking sense to me. This is crazy. I know like the beginning seasons really, really well, but like the end seasons, it's like not something you want to rewatch, right? Like it's just not um it's not that rewatchable because it's so like toxic and crazy. So I need to like I need to learn more about that. I just got done with working on and now my favorite downtown activity. Love it. We are here. We are ready to read and get back into it. We'll figure it all out. Okay. That Cody, what? Once again, I felt like I had no say. Okay, so then we go into that Cody spent most of his time with Robin and was no longer a secret. The whole family could see that Cody had used COVID to effectively live with Robin and haphazardly visit or ignore the rest of us, including his kids. Sorry, she just sounded like she was in some big time trouble. Thank you for the 25 chilies, Renee. Or Ruby, sorry. Everything I complained about in Vegas turned out to be true. Before COVID, Janelle gathered us in a restaurant in Flagstaff. You really want to be sister wives? Really? She asked. Yes, we all agreed. And this is where I remember watching because I saw this on like on TLC periodically. And then I was watching this after 90 Day Fiance, and I remember that conversation. I think it was at not Salsa Brava, but what is the Italian one that they go to? What's the Italian restaurant? Not maybe Josephine's, or what was the other one? Oh my God, it's like on the tip of my tongue. Olive Garden. Oh, we got Once Upon a Time in the chat. Fuck. Fat Olives. I knew it. I knew it had olives in the name. Fat Olives. Okay, great. So I remember hopping in right there, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so fucking good. And ever since then, hook, line, sinker, hooked. Okay. For the first year in Flagstaff, I believed we would be fine if we could get our homes built on the property. Fine, of course, is relative. Okay, she's also jumping around a lot here where we're at because early Flagstaff, then it was like, oh, COVID, he spent all his time with Robin, and now we're back to pre-COVID. So this is what I can't stand about her writing style is we gotta like a lot in this book, she kind of jumps around timeline wise, and it's very confusing. And I just really don't like it, especially when I'm reading it out loud because I'm like, wait, what the fuck did I just read? Thank you for the rose. Oh, lit up rose. And thank you, Once Upon a Time. You are amazing, and I'm happy that you are here. Okay, so now we're going back to COVID. And then COVID hit and changed everything. It brought out the truth of our situation. As people cozied in with their loved ones, Cody picked Robin and her kids. It brought out the favoritism and that Cody had found his soulmate. Cody just wanted to be married to Robin. Ultimately, that's okay. Dragging us along as pawns to keep the show going and money flowing into his pot, not okay. By month 8, as we worried that the property would be repossessed, sorry, if we didn't make our payments, Cody and Robin had paid a large chunk of money on her house. She needed more. And Janelle and I worried we wouldn't pay off the property by a deadline we had agreed to. If we missed it, we would lose Coyote Pass. How insane is that? Instead of taking the money that like you're all obligated to like pay on this, otherwise you lose it. Bye bye. Um, you're like, you know what? Little Shira mansion over there. We gotta pay that shit down. And it's the most ugly house I've ever seen in my life. Like it is so busted. Doesn't even look good from any angle. From any angle, that house looks so fucking busted. And you're gonna pay it down, and then you have the audacity to buy $60,000 worth of I don't know, American Girl dolls and clothes and accessories and all the art, the the ugliest art of all the art, or whatever the fuck happens. And Michael Scott let us know of what's it called? The Office. Like, the audacity of that is insane. And then, like, these women are sitting here like, "That's my money. That's all my money. I don't know how much I'm getting paid. I don't know how much I'm getting. If I leave, they don't know shit." As soon as I got into my MLM, if I was Christine, Janelle, or Mary, set her bank accounts. Set her bank accounts. I'll put mine in whenever I want to. But no. Victoria, we are on chapter 30. I just need my daddy. Um, okay. Yeah, she need that house for her American Girl dolls, and that's why we didn't go. That's why we didn't go inside. And I agree. That's why we didn't go inside because she can sell all of her paintings, all of the little like tchotchkes that are all around, all of the fucking. Remember that kitchen, the watermelon on the floor, the big ass amethyst. I mean, every single time we go into that house, we're like fucking. We're all like, like with our calculators, we're all tip tap typing away. We got that like banker's visor on, like the banker's lamp. We're just like, she got this there, like da da da. So much shit. I can't even like I would be livid. Like forget wanting to like forget them being like their own happy family. But the money thing would really that's like even worse. You got Kat, thank you for the follow, Cal the Angel. I know you were in this chat a little bit or a couple days ago. Excited that you're back and thank you for following me. Um okay, let's get back to it and bitch some more about Robin and Cody because I felt it coming. I really felt it in the air tonight. Okay. By month 8, okay, sorry, we just read that. Janelle tried to force the issue by buying an RV and installing it to live there, shuttling water and propane gas, while Cody said he refused to limit his living situation based on her choices. He used it as an excuse to stay away. You also remember, do we not remember? This is this for the doggos? Brianna said as she traipsed her way on through Savannah's home. And Savannah's like, oh no, like this is my room. Just like, ew. Ew. And then Cody's like, "Oh yeah, your dogs are gonna sleep outside. Sleep outside? Well, Coyote pass. Like Coyote for a reason. She's got two little fucking little white dog, not white dogs. She got those little fucking dogs. Like what? Like that's insane. And you know Cody hates to be present or like perceived as poor. Uh, so yeah, he was just not having that. And then also we're jumping around because we forgot we installed that cistern. Okay. We installed that cistern. And then Janelle also had property plans drawn up. Meanwhile, oh, guess whose house is getting paid for? Robin. Just for not even just for them to sell it. Vok. T Wit. Girl, my hub and I have watched your content so much that I roast people in your Cody voice now. I love it. I love it. It's so funny. Thank you. And your husband, a man, is watching. Oh my God. I'm ready for the men to be in the chat. This is like, well, it's okay. You know what? If it's your husband, he's probably safe. Not like Ethan Black. Okay. Oh, Cody, just for you, once upon a time, I would do oh, the Cody voice. Sorry, that was my Robin. Oh, Michael Scott says, I'm gay. Okay. I love it. You're safe then. But you guys Donna out on a date in the chat. So what do you mean you're gay? Was that just like a little ha ha he he? Um, what do you mean? It's like a knife in the kidney. The sacrifices I've made to love you. Love it. Um, Oh my God, T-Wits. Yes, he fell in love with it. I worked with him for years now. Oh my God, that's so nice. Your man is a Sister Wives fan and hater at the same time. I love that. Trish, oh my God, I know I've been missing you in the chat. I keep talking about you. I'm like, where's Trish? Go back on YouTube. I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for my regulars. And Trish was gone, but Trish is here, guys. Try and say hi to Trish. Um, and we're gonna do more Cody because I felt like coming. Feel it coming. Okay. Maybe do a little Madison too. Hey, Chris. You're really gonna need to say keep our Madison voice in. Okay. All right. So, like I said, we're already jumping all over the place here, but Cody, we're gonna get back to it. Cody started to talk about morals and values that we all needed to live by to be loyal to him, and said that he couldn't live in a family that didn't support them. But none of us had agreed to them or even knew what they were. They came out of nowhere. You had to go potty again. Oh, oh. Oh. Thank you, Gab, for the little crown. That was so cute. Oh my God, I love that. Okay, you guys. Um, we know what time it is. So if you're new here, we are about to go on a journey. Okay. We have to let Nala out. She's going to the door. So You, I know. Okay, we'll talk about the way I hung up on you guys the other night. Okay, so let me put on a little coat and we're gonna take Nala out for the journey. So if you want to come back when we come back, great, do that. We'll get back to reading here in probably like 15 minutes. But we're gonna go on a little chat. We're gonna go on a journey. We're going to do all that and then we'll come back. Okay, if you guys also follow, make sure you follow me because this shit could cut out. Okay. I thought you were a girl's girl. Girl, I am. Okay, but can I tell you how embarrassed I am of my Cody voice? Like, and also I haven't seen my boyfriend a lot lately. Like he's been traveling a lot for work. So let me well, okay, for the people that don't know, the other night I was doing my stream. My boyfriend, I thought he was going to be out of town still. So I'm like, great, I got all night. I like recorded the podcast and I'm like, all right, let's, yeah, oh, I gotta grab my key. I'm like, perfect. This is it, I got all night long. I didn't even finish fucking Plathville, right? And so then I'm like talking, whatever, and all of a sudden I hear door was open. I'm like, who the fuck? Because in my head, my boyfriend's not coming home. Guess what? He's home. I'm like, oh my God, he's like, "Yeah." He's like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And he's like kind of like a private person too. So like he doesn't want to be on stream, but also I'm like, this is like for the girls, right? Like I don't know. Like I do my Cody voice for him and or my not my Cody, my Robin voice, and he just doesn't really get it. Which is fine. He thinks I'm funny and stuff, but I hold on. And he's totally like he's very supportive of me for like doing all this shit. Um, But I don't know, I just want to spend time with them. I know I am a girl's girl, but sometimes we gotta do some shit. Okay. So now we're on our journey. We're letting Nala out, you guys. I am pressing the elevator now. So if I cut out, I'm sorry. Let me know when we're back. Okay. Yeah, he's like, I didn't sign up for this. No, he didn't sign up for it. But you know what? He's very supportive. He really he's like, oh, like, are you making TikToks tonight? Like, you recording? Like, I can leave. And like was really respectful of me that way, which is nice. Uh, so, but he just like was trying to surprise me and come home early, and he thought it was gonna be like like a very cute moment. I was like, like he caught me like that's how I felt. Like, really. Okay, we're getting the elevator, so bear with me. We are probably gonna lose each other for a second. Really. Okay, we're getting the elevator, so bear with me. We are probably gonna lose each other for a second because we were talking about special forces earlier. I want to also talk about how we think Cody is going to go out on special forces. Do we think Cody is going to fake an injury, which like probably, or is it going to be like more of like a mental thing that he loses with? And also, I'm thinking Brittany Cartwright, she's not making it. Like, because I didn't see her in anything. I didn't see Brittany Cartwright in any promos besides like one. So I really don't think she's making it that long. And also, oh my God, I'm watching VPR and I'm on the one the season with Rob and Sheena. And my God, is Sheena like I've never liked Sheena, but like last season, I'm like, okay, like she's better. But Sheena and Rob, oh my God, she's the worst. She's the fucking worst. Okay, so let's go back to Cody. Let's talk some shit about Cody. I think he's obviously gonna use thank you for the finger heart once upon a time. I think Cody is going to obviously use Garrison's death as a reason to oh, we got the police. Oh my God, everybody be careful. I think he's gonna use Garrison's death as a reason that he's there to gain sympathy. Okay. That is happening 100%. However, I think that also he's going to get hurt at some point. I think maybe he's going to like twist an ankle, um, maybe like cramp up or something, like a muscle spasm that's going to be like really, really, really. Oh my God. Susan, he hung his TV in 7 minutes. We're jumping back to Sheena Shea. And Sheena, she talks like this. I'm like, oh my God. He's like, she literally hung a TV in 7 minutes. We've been dating for years, like 10 years. This is like our house. You just started dating. And oh my God, when she literally was like, I love you. I love you. Oh my God, I love you. And he's like not saying it back. How annoying. Appalachian paint. He's going to fake an asthma attack. Oh my God, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's a perfect way out. A fake asthma attack for Cody Brown. Oh my God. I would love that. I not a real asthma attack, 'cause I don't want anyone to die, but like something fake would be great. Okay, so this is something that you heard. So there are rumors and rumblings that he fakes an asthma attack. Well, that's crazy. That'd be insane. Kind of would love that for us though. Gotta go potty. And you guys, I really try to plan ahead. I know like some of us really do love our journeys in the midst of reading our sister Web's book, but I really try to let her out before, like, I'm not kidding, right before I hopped on the stream, we went potty. So like this is what we do here. So but I'm glad almost all the regs are here. We're just missing Kick Ass Army Girl. And then we're all here in the chat, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, also, I was gonna say this on my oh yeah, it was fake wheezing. That's what I know he faked wheeze. He faked wheezed. So he didn't because his teeth were chattering and he had to cover it up, so he was wheezing. But I think he's lying about that. I think he's like, well, I was fake wheezing. But I think he was actually wheezing, but he just doesn't want to seem weak because he was trying to, and I quote, cover up his chattering teeth, uh, because he was not feeling good. Like, cause he was really going through a lot. Oh, shut up. Thank you, Sailor Blue, for the heart, Mia. That's so sweet. Yeah, so you guys, we're still letting Nala out. I think she's gonna go poop, so just bear with me here for a couple of more minutes. Um, oh, what I wanted to say on my TikTok today, which I was gonna make about Veronica, so you guys will get a little peek behind the curtain here. So again, she's really making me absolutely love, not love, but like stick up for the Plaths because I'm like, I obviously hate we obviously the Plaster's not good people, but like she's so bad that she makes them look good. Like she literally makes them look good. And she's like, I know I bring like Katie, not Regina George energy to the room. And in my notes for when I was recap or like taking notes for my recap, I'm like, she's literally like fucking Katie Heron from Mean Girls being like, 80% of my time was talking about Regina. Another 20%, I was hoping somebody would bring her up so I could talk about it. All she can fucking do is talk about the Plas and how much he hates them. It's like she's like constantly waiting for people to talk about them so she can talk about them. It's like really fucking embarrassing and cringy. It's almost like it's giving to me like the Dargers when they came on Sister Wives. Sorry guys, I gotta pick up poop here real quick. When they came on Sister Wives and they were like kind of shit talking the Browns, it's like we kind of like stuck up for the Browns. We're like, oh no, don't come for them. Like you guys suck. Like you guys really suck, not the Browns. Um, and I'm like feeling that way with the Platts all of a sudden. I'm like, why am I sticking up for Micah? Even though like he cheated on her, I'm like, oh well, it's okay. Shit happens sometimes. Like what the fuck? And like I really hate, I really hate an insecure woman who takes it out on another woman. Like I I get how that can happen. Like I'm not gonna say I'm not the fucking perfect girl ever. Like I have definitely felt that way about other women, like in my time. But you know what? You learn to decenter men and realize, hey, babe, that's within yourself. Okay. There's a reason you're feeling that way and it sucks, but it's not the other woman's fault. It's either a man making you feel that way, or you have some insecurities that you need to God, baby, we got to go through this away. That we need to sit down and address and figure out why we feel that way. Because it has nothing to do with the other woman. Like Tegan, like even if she did have an OF, like even if she did, that doesn't make her like it doesn't make her anything. Like she's got to take care of a fucking kid. Like let her just vibe out if she's on it. Like that's who gives a fuck. Like who cares? And then Veronica, oh my god, I'm sorry guys, I'm so shaky. I gotta like throw the poop out. Okay. And then Veronica, the OnlyFans, what was I saying? Veronica, um, OnlyFans, Tegan. Oh no, this is not what's op. Coming in. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go around. Come on, it's okay. Come on, you're fine. No, it's okay. Come on, you're fine. Come on. Come on, it's okay. Come on. Come on. Okay, you guys. So Nala, fun fact about Nala, she's very friendly. unless the dog starts some shit with her first. And then every single time she sees the dog, she smells the dog. It is on sight. She never forgets. Oh my god, the way she is pulling me right now. I was just on like a good tangent about things. For fun. My god, you smell this? It's a good fucking mix on up here. My god, you're right. What is happening? I don't know after 7 o'clock at night. I'm one also. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh my god, literally sweating. Okay, so Veronica sucks. Yeah, she does. Yes, Trish. Now remembers the troublemaker dog. She remembers everything. Okay. All right, let's go. We're going in the elevator, guys. So remembers the troublemaker dog. She remembers everything. Okay. All right, let's go. We're going in the elevator, guys. So remember. Okay, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay, you guys. All right. Oh my God, it's so bright in here. Okay, you guys, we are unstable connection. Oh no, Cody. Oh no. You guys, help Once Upon a Time in the chat, please. Get this. Oh, Cody. Oh no. You guys, help Once Upon a Time in the chat, please. Get this live to all likes. I appreciate you. Okay, let's make sure she's got some water. Are we back? Does everyone know that we're so back right now? Let me fill up her water. Okay. You guys, are we back? Can you hear me? Is everything okay? So are we back? You're just joining. Okay, we're back. All right, perfect. Now we're gonna give some water to little baby Nala. There you go. Don't look at my nose. Okay. I'm sweating too. Jesus. Wasn't expecting to go on a literal run. Okay. Jesus. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like sweating. So I thought it was gonna be like cooler than it is, but it's not. It's a little spicy outside. So okay. Oh my god. Wash my hands. Let me wash my hands real quick. Back to the sink. Okay. Yeah. So Veronica, hate her. She's giving Katie Heron energy instead of Regina George. Like she really fucking got, and I don't know. I just really don't like that woman. Something about her. And she rubbed me the wrong way at the beginning too. But I was like, you know what? Let's stand up for women. Let's stand up for girls. Like we're a girl's girl here, right? Yeah, like no, fuck the men. Like I'm gonna, be deconstruct. Why am I feeling that way about her? Sometimes you just gotta trust our own instincts, guys. Sometimes we really do. Okay. Now that I made you go on the journey, we are so back. Thank you all for whoever hung out. Thank you, who's ever just joining us or coming back to the stream. We're gonna dive right back into the book. So away. Okay, so where do we leave off? So we left off on Cody started talking about morals and values and that we need to be loyal. We gotta be loyal to Cody. And thank you, Trish. I appreciate you for the gifts. Okay. Um, sorry. So we need to be loyal to Cody, the patriarchy. We just have to do it. And like, which is crazy. But I feel like we need more maybe more detail here, but that's okay. So, anyways, here we go. He said that we couldn't live in a family that didn't support them, but none of us had agreed to them or even knew what they were. They came out of nowhere. In August 2020, what a time. I sat down with our therapist. She told me to make a list of things that were important to me in a marriage. Cody came over that night and asked what we had talked about. I asked him if he wanted to hear the list, and then I read it to him. I asked him if a companion, someone who was attracted to me, someone who put my kids first, someone who wanted to be around me, someone who would be a partner in my home. Oh, this is crazy. This is a crazy revelation by Cody. I'm none of those things for you, he said. I knew that. I did not expect affirmation, and I didn't expect affirmation to hurt so much. But it extinguished any hope I had for our marriage or my kids having a good dad. I okay, at least he knows, like, he's not doing any of those things. But maybe he said that to be like, "Oh, I'm none of those things," and her should be like, "Oh, it's okay. No, you're a good dad. Like, you're a good dad," feeding his ego, which is probably what Robin would have done. Um, and it's kind of hard to like, it's hard to believe that Cody admitted to not being any of those things because it just doesn't seem like something he would do. But it's okay. Uh, I need to shout out not that Karen. That's a great name. I love that. It's so funny. Okay, great. Okay. No, I said, you're none of those things. The kids had quickly grown frustrated by his rules, believing that as the rest of the country was able to get jobs, go to school, and date, they should be able to as well. Especially as the COVID vaccines became like Janelle available. But any child who didn't follow the rules was ostracized and accused of being disloyal. In Janelle's case, Cody insisted she choose between him and her kids. Easy peasy. Yeah, that I feel like we've beaten a dead horse with Cody and COVID. And I like how she mentions the vaccine because Cody's not getting vaxxed at all. He's not putting that in my body. Which is like if you really wanted to be better and you wanted to see everyone, then that would be like a simple way to solve it was everyone just getting the vaccine. I know, crazy concept, right? About 7 months into COVID, as our family struggled to stay connected, Isabel desperately needed surgery. It would become a defining moment. We had known for years her surgery was inevitable. Her back curve at 77 degrees, causing her spine to look like an S. You guys, I don't think this is talked about enough. 77 degrees. And the doctor said at 50 degrees, I think it was 50 degrees that she would need surgery. So now we're at 77. Oh, that's almost 100. Let's just round up at that point. 77 is insane. That's insane. I'm also a scoliosis warrior, but I didn't know until I got my boobs done. Actually, fun fact. Doctor's like, "Hey, you have scoliosis, right?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, yeah, your back's a little curved. Like your shoulders are off." I'm like, "I had no idea." But I am nowhere near a 77 degree. That's crazy. She must have been in so much pain. And let's talk about the audacity of him to be like, "Oh, you're just going on vacation." This isn't fucking like she's getting a major back surgery. Like this isn't fucking vacation. Like how dense does he have to be just to be like, "Oh, I just found court. Oh, she's fine. She can wait." And for him to say, "Oh, you can just wait or you can go by yourself." Like you can go by yourself. Be so fucking for real. That's insane. This is I would have immediately divorced too. We're done. I know this chapter is gonna get pretty shitty. So we will be continuing to talk shit about Cody Brown. So if you're not here for that, bye-bye. Okay. The curve affected everything from how her muscles developed to her posture, causing her to lose a couple of inches of height. And it hurt every day that kid was in pain. I could see it in her face. Something simple as sitting to do her homework looked as if it tortured her. We had hoped to wait until after the pandemic and after she had finished growing so we could have a different surgery from the typical steel rod version that would limit her movement for the rest of her life. For months, she had performed her exercises and stretches, hoping to hoping to show the progress of the curve. And she had done wonderfully well. But the boy said 80%. Oh, that's a D. It's not a D, Cody. It's literally a B, but okay, B minus, but go off, King. Like he's horrible. Yeah, and then I'm gonna say I'm a skinwalker. I hope not. She says, or they say, I think it's she, but they say, and then cried a 98-degree fever, sitting on the ground bawling. on the ground, 98-degree fever, crying, can't get a hold of himself, forgets his son's birthday. But yet this girl is in pain every single day at a 77-degree curve. This is crazy. Okay, Jiggle Poop, I'm so sorry that that happened to your niece. This is insane. So Jiggle Poop says, yes, my niece had that surgery at 15, got hit by a semi and broke her back again. My God, that's terrible. That's so sad. Hopefully she's doing okay now. Um, Cody is a big giant pussy, so let's just leave that there. Great. Okay, 4 months. Okay. Cody kept talking about how I was traveling, as if I'd been on vacation, not worried about putting the family at risk. And Isabel's surgery was not elective. She hurt all the time. It's time, her doctor said. And mind you, we're gonna rewind back to the show when they took her to that camp, that one camp to improve the her curvature of her spine, right? And even then, the doctor was like, it's not going to do anything. And it didn't. Her first doctor was like, you need to get this girl in surgery, like right away. You need to attachment. What the fuck? Whatever. You need to get this girl in surgery. And they waited this long. This is, and in that much pain. Okay. The surgical center required us to be on the East Coast and quarantine for 2 weeks before Isabel could go in. It was only about an hour from my sister's house, so in September of 2020, we stayed with her for 2 weeks. She agreed to quarantine with us. I thought Cody would come with us because it was a major surgery and because he had talked about being there for her. Isabel and I met with him outside of the house, as usual, to tell him. Well, I'm not going to go, he immediately said as the cameras rolled. Oh, Isabel said. I could see the gut punch on her face. This next line is insane. Thank you, Lady Ace. I don't know. I can't decide if I want to I'll use my Cody voice. I can't leave my family for 3 weeks, he said. His family, Robin. Isabel looked at me in shock. I just have the chills. This is insanely sad for Isabel to have to endure that her father doesn't think her surgery is top priority, but saying goodnight to his baby Areola and baby Sam and his little tender children and dating Aurora Brian every single night is his utmost priority. And not leaving Robin. I would never forgive him for this if I was his daughter, and she's a much better person than me. It would take me everything not to immediately start bawling for this. And I couldn't imagine being the mom and being like, look, and this is the person I chose to have kids with, and he's treating our kids, not my kids, our kids. Like this is insane. Like it, yeah, everyone in the chat is like, he's pure evil. Um, yeah, this is this is beyond disgusting, and this is worse than I imagined, honestly. And saying my family, what about me? I'm your family too. Like, okay. Oh my heart. This was arguably the scariest thing she had ever faced. But he needed to put Robin's kids to bed. There it is. The dad with the posse of kids in matching tool belts, the one I had loved in Wyoming, was gone. Why do you have to go? Cody asked me. Isn't it really close to your sister's house? Can't she can watch her. Yeah. I'm gonna have her fly across the country in the middle of a pandemic alone. We're gonna have Isabel just fly across alone, first, probably her first flight by herself. Having this really scary surgery. You know what? She can just be with her aunt. That's good. Like, be so fucking for real. Like, would you let Areola do that? Brianna, who's older than her or no, younger than her, or Aurora, you probably wouldn't you had to move to fucking let's put this in perspective. You had to literally move to Flagstaff so Dayton could attend college there. Because her depression little Dayton had to go to college. Like couldn't go to um fucking Las Vegas college. Can't think of it right now. that have NAU on the brain. But we had to move our entire family to Flagstaff for Dayton, and you couldn't fucking go with me to New Jersey for your daughter's surgery, major surgery. It's crazy. I'm not bashing Cody's kids with Robin. What did they do? It's just a little joke. I just, I find fun things funny. So we're just calling baby Salmon, baby Salmonella, Areola. Um, and and Brianna is not that nice. Remember, that's not funny. They're children. I think it's pretty funny. I laugh. I honestly think it's funny. Maybe this stream isn't for you. Um, but I think it's pretty funny actually because she's a brat, and I'd probably be considered a brat too at that age if I was on TV. Okay, Margaret, get the fuck out of the chat. I'm not a bully. It's funny. I'm not like bullying these kids. It's a joke. It's a little ha hee hee. I'm sorry your humor isn't up to par with the rest of us. Okay. You're not that evolved, I guess. I don't know. We're just gonna well, if Margaret's still here, we're gonna like get her out of the chat. Ready? Three, two, one, like Mary Brown says, blocked. Read the pin post. I should have said that. Um, Margaret, get over it, number one. Number two, like Mary Brown says, read the pin post because my pin post, it's a fucking joke, right? Like it literally is. Like everyone in the fandom says that it's not like I don't know, it's not like we're bullying these kids like Cody fucking called for his own daughter overweight. Like that would be bullying. Okay, making fun of someone's name isn't bullying. I literally got made fun of when I was in high school. My name is oh, I don't know if I want to share my full name. So never mind. You don't want to fucking dox me. Anyways, yeah, we're having fun. Anyways, Margaret is gone. She got blocked. Okay. Thanks for everyone in the chat. Are you Robin? Probably. This is our safe place. Okay. Let's go back. So I don't remember where I was at, but anyways, let's just with talking shit about Robin, but anyways, let's go. She's 17, I said, trying to keep my voice steady. This is a major surgery and I'm going to be there. Well, I can't go, Cody said. I think you're going because you know it's COVID and you know I can't go. You literally can go. Like nobody is stopping you. You literally could go. But Isabel's surgery wasn't about Cody. I thought you were going because when we talked about it before, you said you oh, sorry, I was reading that in Cody's voice. I thought you were going because when we talked about it before, you said you would. I said he'd come to several of her doctor's appointments, including in Michigan. He'd been there when she was tested after all of her exercises. I need to go inside now, Isabel said. It kills me that she looked so vulnerable and that so many people saw her in pain. Cody left. I went inside, and Isabel looked so sad. What does he mean he can't go to my surgery? She asked. Like, wouldn't even be a conversation. This wouldn't be a conversation to like, he's not going. Like, I wouldn't even thought that would be a thing. But here we are, it's a thing. Like, I don't know, but I'm going to be there, I said. I thought we were his family, she said. I did too. I decided we would make the best of it, and I would choose to be positive. My kid needed me. She needed to believe that her dad wanted to be there. She needed to get through a major surgery with a long, painful recovery. I took the kids out of school and we rented a house on the ocean in New Jersey. And we walked the beach every day. We had a lovely time hanging out together. I realized while we were at the beach house how easy it was and how fine I was. I wish Cody had been there for her, but I didn't need him there, and it was easier without him. For the morning of her surgery, I French braided Isabel's lovely hair, and we talked about how excited and happy she was to fix her back. It was the coolest surgery ever. They went in through the side, so she has a wicked scar and she's extraordinarily proud of, and they collapsed one of her lungs so they could get to her spine. That's crazy. Then they used screws to attach nylon fiber ropes all the way up both sides of her spine to straighten it out like a zipper. I was excited for her and a little terrified. Once again, as I watched the medical team, or once again, I watched as the medical team wheeled one of my girls through metal swinging doors, and I trusted they would take good care of her. Oh, I just got the chills again. Where is my dad? She said as soon as she woke up. He'll be here in a minute, sweetie. The nurse said, don't worry. They didn't know he wasn't coming. I just need my daddy, Isabel said. I was there. Your dad can't be here, I told her. She asked for him through the night. Where's my dad? She kept saying. The next morning, before she asked about her surgery, she said, my dad's not going to come. No, I said, he can't. She must have figured he would surprise her and that he wouldn't let her down. God, you guys, this is so fucking sad. This is this is horrible. This is really horrible to have to go through. And I can't believe she had to go through it on TV. I can't believe her dad, well, I can't believe her dad let her down, but I can't like I would also too think that my dad would surprise me. And just to be like fucking totally just disappointed. Mhm, hold on. Sorry guys, I'm just like going back and reading the comments. Hunter was there the day before, yeah. So she like I'm on the okay, so feel like we have some discussion in the chat about COVID and someone lost a family member and stuff like that. So I fortunately didn't lose a family member during COVID, but my grandparents both had Alzheimer's. My grandpa broke his hip during COVID, and my grandma had Alzheimer's, and it got significantly worse during COVID because she wasn't around other people to stimulate her, which it inevitably was going to get worse. So I was lucky enough not to lose anybody, but I think Isabel was in pain. It has nothing to do with. I don't know why I said that. I had sick grandparents during the time too, so I get wanting to protect everybody, but this surgery wasn't elective for Isabel, like at all. And Cody should have been there. There is no excuse in the entire world that he could make that he of why he couldn't be there because Isabel is also his daughter. You can teach a little baby fucking areola and salmonella that this is what happens when you're in a plural family. Sometimes other kids need their dad. It's just because Robin didn't want to have to deal with crying kids because Cody does a lot, I guess, for her kids. I have to explain to their kids that dad's not going to be here. Dad can't take you to work. She's just so fucking lazy and sleeping all goddamn day that she doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to deal with it. And even if Cody didn't like Christine, even if like you like he in his head, our marriage is done and over with, that's fine. I don't even care about the Christine thing. But to not be there for his daughter is inexcusable and unforgivable for the rest of her life. For the rest of her like that, there's no reason for that. And it would have been a great teaching moment for her young kids, Robin's young kids. Oh yeah, exactly. Remember the episode? I do remember when he carried fucking Aurora because she was having a panic attack because I might have to switch schools. I might have to switch schools. He's always there for those kids. Oh, now the scratching. Let's take a pause here about this. I'm gonna go grab her toy and I'll still be in the chat here. Okay, so we have a lot of people in the chat talking about their grandparents and um I sympathize with you all so much on that. My grandma, I have a tattoo on my arm. This is my grandma's handwriting, and then my tiger is one for my grandpa. And oh, I got a toy. And they are they helped raise me for a little bit. My parents got divorced when I was like 1 years old. And they both lived in Florida, and my mom moved back to Illinois, and then my dad, my biological dad, moved back to New York. And like Isabel, I had a very absent biological father, right? And so my grandpa like took me on dates all the time, and like we're very my grandma was like my best friend. Like we like for when I got my license, first place I went, grandparents' house. So I get the whole everyone in the comments talking about how much you love your grandparents, everything like that. So, oh, hold on, sorry. Oops. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jigglypuff. They say, excuse me, my paw got cancer in November, then passed in Jan. She passed 3 weeks later. I cared for them both myself. It's so hard to be a caretaker. My mom did that for both my grandparents too. And that's such a hard job to do when you're caring for your loved ones. Like I props to you because that can break you. So fact broke some of my family members. Well, it's neither here nor there, but whatever. Um, okay, I'll show you guys too my tattoo on my arm for my grandpa because he would always take me on dates. I remembered after he passed away, um, I was driving and all of a sudden I was just like was like transported back in my mind to one of like our date that I remember like so fondly. He took me to McDonald's. He'd always put extra salt on his fries, and he took me to this place called Zany Brainy, which used to be like a toy store or whatever. And like he bought me like this tiger. And I like thought of it. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a tattoo for him. Because I didn't want to do like the same like writing thing. But then I got this and I kind of like forget that it's there, but sometimes I fucking hate it. But then I'm like, maybe I'll just add to it. I don't know. So okay. Mm. I just think make my arm look fat. I'm like, whatever. I can't get like you cannot get rid of like a tattoo for like someone who passed away. Like it's horrible. But it's done really well, so I do like that. Okay. Oh no. Okay, Julie, was my son got both our birthdays his first tattoo. He let his girlfriend do behind my back at 16. Oh, see, I'm so thankful I never got any of the tattoos I wanted when I was like 16 years old. Because they would have been horrible. Another my like I said, my biological father is very absent in my life. But my stepdad, who I call Daddy's amazing help raise me, his mom, my grandma, passed away when I was she had a similar thing. She got diagnosed with lung cancer. This is so sad. I don't like kind of bringing the stream down here, but that's okay. We'll pop right back up in a second. She was like sleeping a lot. She had this weird rash, and all of a sudden she went to the doctor and she had stage 4 lung cancer. Horrible. They gave her like 6 months to a year, and she unfortunately passed away 6 months later. And the first tattoo I wanted was this big anchor because I love like we've been a bar boating family. This big anchor with like pink lilies around it and like with her death dates. And I love my grandma, but like that is a horrible tattoo. And I'm so thankful I never got that. I had even a girl that like was in art draw that up for me. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine. That one I would have to get removed because it would be so busted. Oh, thank you, Trish. But yeah, okay. I agree. Tattoos, so it's Pretty Bird in the chat says tattoos are like time capsules we keep with us. We may outgrow the design, but it represents the time. I do like that. That's a good way to look at it. I have one more on my back, but it's just a little song quote or song lyric. Okay. Let me take a sip and then we will dive right back into the book. I think that was a great little break from how heavy this chapter is because this is a really rough one. Okay. She asked if she could call him, and I handed her the phone. Will you sing me a song? Okay, he gets worse. How can he fucking get worse? Okay, sir, cerebellum show. A sailor tattoo is aggressive. Yeah, no, it really is. I'm there, like, thank you. Okay. Um, will you sing me a song? She said when he answered. No, I remember him saying, I don't like singing. I feel like singing. Not only did you not go to surgery, you said I had to be home with my family, Robin's family. I can't even sing you a song. Can't even sing you a song. Come on, guys. These fucking people request to be a co-host. I don't even know that. Like, okay. And also, every time I do a live, you get these like fuckers that message you and they try to like steal your TikTok account. Be like, oh, here, I can help you get diamonds. I can help you get gifts. I don't want them, babe. I'm good, but it's just like a fucking scam. So I have some fun in the I'm like, fucking scammer, get out of here. Bye bye. Okay. Sorry, I just like try to like disassociate how horrible this is with just some like I don't know. I just can't put myself in this. It's so fucking sad. And Cody is such a big piece of shit. Like if we thought we couldn't hate him, if I thought I couldn't hate him anymore, this just solidifies it. I can't wait to see him fell over on fucking God, special forces. You guys, who's ever fighting in the chat, stop fighting over stop. We're all friends here. We are enough. It's all good. Oh my God. Once upon a time, I love the heart hands. That was really cool. Thank you. Those big ones really get me. Like, I really like those ones. Okay, guys in the chat, stop being mean to each other, please. Let's be sensitive to what other people have gone through, okay? And I'm not calling anybody out. Let's just be nice to each other. Okay, this is a fun space. Okay. I don't really know why everyone's fighting, but there's two people going at it. I don't want anyone fighting in the comments. So let's be nice to each other. Let's just drop it. Okay. Great. Great, great, great. Okay. So he's not singing to her. A big piece of shit. Great. I almost lost my mind. The nurses kept asking, "Who else is here with you?" "It's just me," I'd answer. And I realized that was fine too. Hello, Sarah. Thanks for joining. Iran, stop. um, the surgery went great. Isabel still has a bit of a rib hump from the twist up in her spine, and she may always have it. But her curve went down to 17%. So just a breath of a curve. The S is gone, and she has 100% range of motion, which would not have had which she would not have had with the rod. It felt like one of the best things I've done as a mom. We stayed in the hospital for 5 days, and then we went to my sister's house. Isabel was in pain for a while, months after the surgery, but I could tell she felt hopeful that it would improve rather than steadily get worse as the situation been before. And I realized I could handle it on my own just fine. Fine. But I meant it. Not like fine, like I didn't want to talk about it. Not fine, like I would struggle through. Fine, like I was enough. I didn't need Cody there. And it was much less complicated without him. I always wondered if he I would I always wondered if I would be okay alone. I'd heard Mary say through the years, "I'm okay alone," but it didn't seem like she was. She didn't like it, and it was imposed on her. I thought I didn't want to be fake fine. Okay, shots fired at Mary here. Shots fired at Mary here. Okay, Shelly, I appreciate you being here, girl. But I think she couldn't have waited, I fear, with a 77-degree curve. All right. Um, let's just stop fighting in the chat about it. Just be nice to each other. Let's just let it go. We can all have our opinions, but I don't think making a child be in pain is really worth it. And she didn't spread COVID. The nanny did. Let's not forget who let's not forget what does the nanny do? Brought COVID into the house, not Christine. They quarantined, they did everything right. So I don't know why we're saying that in the chat. She did everything right. Okay. And the doctor told her to do it. And if the Browns really wanted to stop COVID and see each other, they literally could have gotten a vaccine. So yeah, I mean, I was in Chicago, like I get it. The COVID was an unsafe time, but again, what does the nanny do? Let's focus on that. What does the nanny do? Um, and Christine wasn't just like traveling willy-nilly, like whatever. Like she needed this surgery, clearly. She not like that pain, I couldn't even imagine. Like she just like this though, like I'm such a fucking pussy and a little baby when my back hurts. I can't even imagine having my spine curved like that and doing homework, going to school, like doing all that shit. Like that must have been so fucking hard. Great. Um, Not great, but yeah, pain 24 hours a fucking day that girl was in. Yeah. What does the husband do? Nothing. Cody, we can answer that. Nothing. He goes to fucking Y and works out. He does weird workouts. Like, but he does nothing. Oh, he tucks in areola before she goes to bed. Okay. Because Robin's sleeping. He puts some art on the wall really bad. He probably hires somebody to do that, just like he hired somebody to do that fucking horrible painting. God. Oh, buy a boat. Yeah, come buy a boat. I love it. Yeah. You guys, I think okay, so we're on the last page of this chapter, and I know I only read one tonight. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. So I fear we have to, yeah. Also, we can talk about that too. Let's talk about that before we end because I'm having a lot of fun tonight. But I also did record, and it's 8:42 where I live. Shitty, I know, but we'll be back tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow. I might do it actually during the day tomorrow because I'm gonna have some time. Or maybe I'll do it at night. We'll see. I don't know. TBD tomorrow. Um, Cody was so scared of COVID, right? So scared. But you know what he did instead? Took Aurora to get her ears pierced, went to officiate a wedding, officiate a fucking wedding, um, instead of going to his daughter's surgery. Two things. Two fucking thing. I am so for dinner tonight, Michael Scott, I am actually I just made my salad dressing a little bit ago. I'm obsessed with making some air fried chicken strips. Okay. Lightly breaded. Okay. Don't come for me. Lightly breaded. I'm trying to lose a couple lbs, right? Um then I toast some naan bread and then I make my own little chicken Caesar. Oh, sorry, my nose is so itchy. Chicken Caesar wraps. Okay. And obviously it's not girl dinner without a side of French fries with your chicken Caesar salad, right? Like it's not dinner without it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I'm trying to lose a couple lbs, but we just gotta have those in there. Okay. Also, I think my cousin might be in the chat. So hi Noah, if you're here. Okay, great. Let's finish this. Let's wrap it up here. And as always, you guys, if you miss any of this stream, it will be over on YouTube. So go check it out over there. Okay. Remember to follow along because I do pop on live like every fucking day. Great. And thank you all for liking the live. Almost at 30,000. Amazing. Okay. Oh, I forgot to say this. She's fucking calling out Mary from being she's like, "Oh, Bennett's in the chat. My cousin's in the chat. What up, Bennett?" Um, Everyone go be nice to my cousin. So Mary, I'm like nervous now. Oh, thank you for the bananas, Lady A's. Those are all for Mary. Mary Brown. The banana picture. If you know, you know. Ah, we're 50%. Yay! With my headphone in, we don't get that fucking crazy noise. But Christine here is really fucking throwing not Robin, Mary under the bus. Okay, she's throwing Mary under the fucking bus here. But she's like, yeah, no, no, I'm fine. I'm by myself. I'm fine. No, Mary. Mary is like, again, the epitome of a pick me girl and wants to be with someone so fucking bad. But she's like, no, it's fine. I'm by myself. Like, it's cool. I'm good. You're not fine, Mary. We know that. We can tell. Anyways. But I was fine alone until David Woolley came in. Cody had to want to be away from Robin and the kids for the 3.5 weeks we were gone, but he could have come for part of it. He could have been a guest at the hospital afterward. He could have come to see her at my sister's house. When we got back to Flagstaff, Cody visited Isabel a few times. We had reclining folding chairs she could sit in as she recovered, and we'd take her outside and bundle her up, and he would hang out with her. Aspen, Mitch, and Hunter did come out after the surgery to spend time at my sister's house. Cody didn't know that until he saw the episode. It made him look bad, really bad. It shouldn't have mattered. Isabel already knew. Yeah. Fucking Cody's only mad because people were like, "Oh, that's shitty. You look pretty bad for that." He only cares about that. He doesn't care about not being there for his daughter. Okay, we'll read the first part of 31. Yeah, he doesn't need anyone to help make himself look bad. He does it on his own. Okay, chapter 31. You're not allowed in my room. During COVID, I locked myself in, bought masks, fretted over every runny nose, and I figured it would be all over quickly. Okay, again, we're jumping the fuck around here. It was the first time I had time to think in years. In our church, we were taught if we live plural marriage, we'll be rewarded. We'll create worlds together for eternity. Not long after Isabel's surgery, as I walked down the stairs from my bedroom loft to the main floor, I had an epiphany. I'm going to create worlds with Robin or Cody, Robin, Mary, and Janelle, I thought, for eternity. I felt as if my heart flip-flopped like a spastic, angry little fish. I don't want to create worlds with these people, I thought. I don't want to be doing this for eternity. For all eternity, my opinion and needs wouldn't matter. I couldn't make it fit. I sat down hard on the stairs. The loft had been a family room, so there was no door at the bottom of the stairs. Floor to ceiling windows framed a stunning view in the loft, so my kids weren't thrilled when they found out it wouldn't be a communal space. I loved it, but it didn't have any privacy without a door. Let's put a door in. Sorry. Let's put a door in, Cody said soon after my epiphany. Could this mean we might be moving toward a physical marriage? I was a bit in, I was a bit in, hello, am I okay? I was in a bit of shock because I just had my epiphany. Because he had already told me he wouldn't give me what I needed, and because we had so thoroughly deserted us during Isabel's surgery. Was he trying to make amends? As we come to a close. You guys, I have to end here. We will pick up back on chapter, what was it, 31, 29, 30? Sorry, hold on, let's go. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, is this it? 28, 29? I think we are on 30. We are at 30K likes. Thank you, Trish, for pointing that out. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we are on chapter 31 for next time, you guys. As always, go on over to my podcast. I hadn't pimped that out this entire time. Podcast. I have a podcast. Go listen to it. I saw someone in the chat say, I downloaded your podcast for my whole trip. Amazing. I'm so proud of you. If you do end up liking it, come on over to the Patreon. It's $5 a month. You get Seeking Sister Wife, you get Polyfam, you get Sister Wives. Oh, there we go. And then we're gonna be doing something else for the new shows coming up, like fucking what's it called? Special Forces, new season of Seeking Sister Wife, and Sister Wife season 20. So stay tuned for all of that. My podcast's name is A Reality with a Bad Gal Bree Bree. So wherever you can get a podcast, head on over there. Again, Reality with a Bad Gal Bree Bree. And that's BRYBRY. Okay, you guys. I love you all so much, and we will see you tomorrow. And I'm gonna go fucking smack some because these are wraps. Well, I watch Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Okay, you guys, I love you all so much. And Michael Scott, I really don't think you're gay, okay? Because you're calling me a baddie in the chat. All right, love you all guys so much. We will see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, also remember to follow me so you don't miss out when I do go live because I don't